The Dweghom are on their way, mate. This is your faction.
Yeah, this is the faction I've been waiting on for Conquest, because they're not the dwarves.
Yeah.
They're the guys who killed the dwarves and defeated the dragons.
Yes.
So within the world of Conquest, these guys are basically small, short little rage machines.
So they're not dwarves. They just happen to look like dwarves who killed the dwarves and then
also enslaved, who defeated the dragons.
Yeah.
They also have one or two still enslaved in their holds.
They were probably taller, then defeated the dwarves, then interbred with the dwarves and became shorter.
No,
Yeah,
they just murdered the dwarves.
Oh, they just murdered all the dwarves.
Yeah, they just killed all the dwarves. This is not a faction that is into taking prisoners or anything like that.
All right, so these guys are fearsome then, Justin?
These guys are absolutely fearsome. And it's actually because of their backstory. I got to sit down with Konstantinos and Leos from Bellum to actually do a bit of a deep dive on these guys' background. So if you want to find out about it, it is out there for you.
Oh, we do have a deep dive on their background?
Deep dive on their background. But basically, these guys were slaves, tunneled down into the earth, found the spirit of war, got infected by it, and then went buck mad and murdered everything.
So these are the Chaos Dwarves then. You should have led with that.
You're sure it's not because he's bald and grey? You're just feeling affinity to him, no?
Hush. We've got a full faction release here. So you've got your heroes, you've got your line infantry, and I think my favourite out of them has to be their ranged units. I don't know if this is the ranged unit or not.
Yeah,
this is the ranged unit.
That box is a dual kit. It makes either the ranged or the sword and spear infantry.
Yeah.
I would make the ranged infantry every time. They're just great in game.
Yeah.
And then we have elementals as well.
Help my dwarves are on fire.
No, they're not asking for help. They're going, yay, we're on fire. Let's go fight people and burn them.
So these are like burning dwarves of fire.
That explains where their hair went.
Yeah. So some of the dwarves actually, because they're kind of tied to the elements, they actually take on the aspect of that element.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, it does mean eventually they are going to burn because it's still fire.
Yes.
But they're resistant enough to actually do a bit of warring first.
Yeah, they must be fearsome though. If you're paying the penalty that they're ultimately going to die, there must be a hell of a bonus.
Basically, these guys are beyond vicious in combat, and whenever you're actually in combat with them, you catch fire as well.
Oh, I love that.
So it's just like the beginning of the round. Oh, by the way, I'm on fire. No, you're on fire.
Yeah.
Hugs.
Lovely.
If I break away, do I stop being on fire?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's not. I have now set you on fire. She's like, whoa, too hot. Yeah, that little guy is too spicy.
Anything more in that range?
No, that's everything for the moment. But I have seen some of the stuff they're bringing out in the future. They have like big lizard creatures with cannons and things on it that they're working on, and
nice.
This is the faction that I want for this.
Okay, so that is dropping around the end of September. We've been long anticipating the Dweghom. This is now the third faction.
Yeah.
It means that things are really ramping up now for the Conquest range.
The fourth one will be hot on its heels, which will be the Nords.
Yes.
So if you like your Viking style stuff, definitely want to keep an eye out for.
Absolutely.
If you've got ones on fire and you say there's elemental stuff going on, is there other elements then?
Not that I've seen just yet.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Are you thinking of some watery dwarves coming to hug the fire berserkers and put them out?
Yeah.